Hello, welcome to the Maths Matrix and part 5 in the fractions series. My name's Rebecca and in this video we're going to be doing fractions of quantities. For this lesson you'll need paper, a pen, and you'll need to know how to multiply and divide without a calculator. I'm going to pop some questions on screen in a minute, and if you know that you would know how to do all of those without a calculator, then you don't need to watch this video, you can just move on to the next one. If you don't think you would be able to do them, then stick with the video and I'll show you how. Here are the questions now. Okay, if you're still here, I'm assuming that you couldn't do all those questions, so let's get started. If you've been watching the other videos in the fractions series, then you should already have a section of notes on fractions work. So continuing on from those, if you just put a subtitle of Finding Fractions of Quantities. And then put to find half of something, divide by 2. To find a third of something, divide by 3. To find a quarter of something, divide by 4. Etc. So, in other words, whatever fraction we want to find, we divide the something by the denominator part, and that'll give us one portion. So if we wanted to find a 12th of something, we'd divide the something by 12. If we wanted to find a 35th of something, we'd divide that something by 35. So to find one piece of something is really easy. You just divide by whatever the denominator is. So then you can put e.g. find 1/4 of 32. And then 32 divided by 4 equals 8. So 1/4 equals 8. It's that simple. If we do another one, e.g. find 1/11 of 66. Well, 66 divided by 11 equals 6. So that means that 1/11 of 66 just equals 6. So 1/11 equals 6. So if you have a go at find 1/3 of 27 and find 1/7 of 63. So if you hit pause, have a go at those. When you've done them, hit play and I'll go through them. Okay, so 27 divided by 3 is 9. So 1/3 of 27 equals 9. And 63 divided by 7 is also 9. So 1/7 of 63 is 9 as well. I must have had the 9 times table on the brain. So if you now put e.g. find 3/5 of 80. Now, if I find 1/5 of 80 and then times that by 3, that'll give me the 3/5 that I need. So the first thing that I'm going to do is do 80 divided by 5, which is 16. So that tells me that 1/5 equals 16. To get 3/5, I then just need 3 of those fifths. So if I times 3 by 16, I get 48, which means that 3/5 equals 48. So I'll show you another one. So if we have find 4/9 of 45. Well, 45 divided by 9 equals 5. So 1/9 equals 5. But I don't want 1/9, I need 4 of them. So I'll now times that 5 by 4 to give 20. So that 4/9 of 45 equals 20. All right. The only way it can get harder is if the divide isn't nice and easy to do. If you don't know what the something divided by whatever is, then that's a case where you'll need to set it up bus stop style off to one side and actually work it out. Likewise, if you don't know what the times part is, then you'll have to set it off using long multiplication to one side. So the numbers might be bigger, the numbers might be more difficult, but the principle of what you do doesn't change. So to find a fraction of a quantity, you divide by the bottom number to give you one piece, and then you times that piece by whatever's on top to give you the overall fraction that you need. All right? So if you have a go at, let's have find 3/4 of 44 and find 5/6 of 72. All right? So hit pause, have a go. When you've tried them, hit play, and I'll go through them. All right, so 44 divided by 4 is 11. So 1/4 is 11. I need 3 of those quarters. So 3 11s is 33. So 3/4 equals 33. Looking at the next one, 72 divided by 6 equals 12. If you didn't know that, then you could set it off like that off to one side. So 1/6 equals 12, but I don't want 1/6, I want 5 of them. So 5 times 12 gives 60, so that 5/6 equals 60. Okay. I'll just show you one where the numbers are bigger. So if we have e.g., let's have find 3/5 of 2065. Well, 2065 divided by 5 will give us 1/5, but I don't know what that is in my head. So I'll do the divide part off to one side. 5s into 2 doesn't go. 5s into 20 goes 4 times. 5s into 6 goes once, remains a 1. And 5s into 15 goes 3. So that 1/5 equals 413. But I don't want 1/5, I want 3/5. So that 413 needs to be multiplied by 3. 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12. So 3 times 413 equals 1,239. So 3/5 equals 1,239. So as you can see, it's exactly the same, just the numbers are a little bit worse to do it with. So that's all there is to fractions of quantities. As you can see, it's really quick and simple to learn. If you do have problems with it, it's probably not the topic itself that's the problem. It's probably that your dividing and your timesing isn't as strong as it should be, in which case you need to practice those and smooth those out. On foundation papers, this is sometimes tested in its own right. Within higher papers, it's not usually tested on its own, but it is something that you'll need to be able to do as part of bigger questions. So I'm going to pop the questions from the beginning back on screen, and hopefully now you'll be able to do them. When you've tried them, hit play again and I'll put up an answer sheet as well. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.